Hello everybody, this is Thomas Donifrey, and today I'm going to be showing you how to download and install the template mod for the Simpsons Hit and Run. So before we begin, I'm going to assume that you have this template mod downloaded. It will be linked in the description. It's currently, as of the time of this recording, it's in the approval process for the Donut Team Mod Bakery. So anyway, what you should do is go to your file explorer choice. I use One Commander because I prefer that over Explorer, honestly. So if you download it and put to your desktop, so you just want to take the LMLM, and I'm going to cut it, and I'm going to go to where I have the mod launcher installed. I have this folder called char modding, and I'm going to go to launcher, and this is where the mod launcher, the mods, and the DLLs are stored. So I'm going to go to the mods folder, and I'm going to paste it here. So now, as you can see, we have template mod.lmlm in the mods folder for the mod launcher. So what we're going to do now is we're going to double click and open up the Simpsons Hit and Run mod launcher. So here we have the template mod, and let me just confirm. Okay, that is the folder. So what I'm going to do, let me go launcher settings, individual. Why is it? Oh, that's why, because that's there. So I move that out of there, hit cancel and reload, and here we are. And if we go to show in file explorer, it will show the archive, well, the LMLM right here. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to right click and hit decompile. And what I would recommend doing is putting it in your launcher mod folder, which is right here. Select the folder, and here we are. So what I can do is I can move that guy out of here, hit reload, and now we have the uncompiled version. So if we show in File Explorer, here we are. So first thing that you should do is open meta.ini. This is where all the author information is stored. So make this a little bigger. So this is a template mod. Obviously, you can rename this to whatever your project's going to be, and obviously rename the internal name as well. You can mess with the description, the version, and the author. That's me. Obviously, you're going to change that to whoever you are. So after you do that, anytime you make changes with a mod like that, you want to click reload in the mod launcher. You want to click reload so it actually loads the file changes. So what we can do is go. So with the mod, we have two folders here. We have custom files, and this is where we store assets like, textures, sounds, models, that sort of stuff. And you could store mission scripts in here, but what I do is I store mission scripts in resources. What I've done is, if I show you custom files.ini, I've used path handlers. So the mission scripts, instead of being in their vanilla MFK format, the MFK functions are loaded into Lua, so we're able to use Lua scripts. What this allows us to do is to use a few different Lua functions, like that can help with randomization or other things. But what's nice is we get somewhat of a debugger, because the resource that we use. No, it's not here. Where did I put it? Oh, that's fun. Oh yeah, it's here. Game.lua. This is the file that Donut Team has made. This is the asset that allows us to have all the functions loaded into Lua. And it has sanity checks where it'll have limits for arguments. And admittedly, I don't understand a lot of this Lua stuff. I should be learning more, especially given I've been in this modding community for a better part of 10 years. I really should learn how a lot of this works. But as you can see, it has the name of the command, the minimum and maximum arguments, and it requires the scope, which is helpful. So like, okay, this goes in, like, for example, add collectible. This goes inside the objective. So if I were to show you an example from the mod I'm currently working on, as you can see, add collectible is inside the scope of add objective. It's inside. So if you put a command in the wrong spot and you go to load the mission script, hopefully it should tell you. There's a lot, and that's why I have my students for my paid internship. I have them using it in Lua. The only annoying thing, well, at least it could be considered annoying, is that you have to put game dot in front of every line. As you can see, game dot, but that is to signify that it's a function for the game. Whereas like a function like this is a custom function that one of my online friends created for me. This is a custom function. So anyway, what I would like you to do before, is to go to, I can't really zoom in on this, but you're going to go to resources, scripts, missions, level 01, and then m0i.lua. I know it's a little hard to see. I'll probably zoom in with the video editor. But this is a mission script. Admittedly, I took out everything else and put a dummy stage, but that is where, for the final project that I have assigned in the internship for the teens in the PC Video Game Modding Club, I'm having them create a custom mission. So, I wanted to make sure that they had almost like a blank slate, but at least the game would run. But yeah, that's where we're going to start for now. I'm going to put more videos together that are hopefully a little more organized. But I just wanted to make sure that the general gist of just making sure that, you have the latest version of the template mod, and going to the mission script. In other videos, I will show off using different tools, and hopefully that will be beneficial.